This is Minecraft 1, and welcome. My name is LimBryn, and this is Minecraft episode 29, or maybe 30, I don't really know, and those are the clouds you're seeing. I got here with one firework rocket as a flag. Now, the real thing I've been doing is, doing some mining at a certain near because I went absurdly high up and then proceeded to, unload the entire world. But yeah, here we are. This is the area I've been working in, and my shovel is quite dead. It has 20 durability left, and I've stopped because I don't want it to break. And now that we are restocked with fireworks, I'm gonna head back to the base and go to the gold farm to repair that shovel. Now, you might be wondering what I'm gonna do with all of this sand, because I have 4 shulker boxes plus pretty much all of my inventory, and the original plan was to make it all into TNT, and that will probably happen anyway, because I tend to use a lot of TNT. But the reason I was going to use that TNT was actually to blow up this farm, because, it's a bit outdated. This was designed in, well, pre-1.16, and now that things have updated, you get things like this, where they don't quite come after you immediately, and its rates are good. They're not as good as they could be. So today, I want to completely get rid of this one and build a new one that was actually designed for 1.16 and is much faster. While exploring this farm with TNT would be very fun, I'm sadly not going to do it because gathering all of this magma was actually a huge pain. So I'm gonna just mine it away and try to collect the magma because I don't want to do that again. That took me several hours of mining very close to lava in the nether. Well, with my shulker boxes already, let's start getting rid of this farm. And the first thing to do is probably the most satisfying, which is destroying the scaffolding tower. You just get to watch it recede all the way up to the top. Now it rains scaffoldings for a few minutes. So the first problem with destroying a zombified piglin farm is that they kind of hate me. So you have this problem. They're all mad at me and they're just gonna keep spawning. And I don't really know how to fix that other than just completely unload all of them by going about 270 blocks into the air. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, I should be high enough now. I can't not even close to being able to see them. I'm a good 700 blocks up, so they should all be unloaded and despawned, and hopefully they don't... Oh, there it is. You can see it at the right angle. And they shouldn't all hate me now. So let's see if that actually holds true. And it looks like it does. No, no, you guys aren't mad at me? I can start destroying this thing? Cool. Just gotta go right up to one to make sure. And definitely not push him off of this edge. Oh, they're mad at me. They are mad at me still. Okay. I don't know what happened there, because that was some seriously delayed anger. But, so I need to figure out a way to make these guys, not hate me. But I mean, for now, I may as well reap the rewards of this being a farm. I've decided to go with the strategy of out of sight, out of mind, so I'm gonna go ahead and compress all of the golden stuff that's in here, because it's quite a lot, because I don't really empty it very often, so there's just a ton of gold. Wow, that's a lot more than I expected. Well, that is a significantly large amount of gold. I can take that straight down to the piglin bartering system, and then I should have a few zombified piglin heads, but not that many, because it's not a very common drop. And I don't even know why I put feathers and chickens. These stacks I put in myself. So it's generated like 8 chicken in total. Yeah. That can all just get destroyed. I don't really need more. I have a chicken farm at home. The piglin bartering system has to be one of the best things to come out of 1.16. Like, it just generates so many items. And I've just put in quite a large amount of gold, and I still have 3 full stacks of blocks left. While they're processing all of that and giving me all of these precious items, let's go get rid of the rest of that farm. Okay, we have a problem. a gas just spawned, and that, yep, that results in this, and that doesn't drop all of the magma, because that's only 9, which is actually, that dropped all the magma. But it normally doesn't, I think. So that's, like, really problematic, and means I kind of have to completely change the way that I do this. Because I was gonna just, get rid of all the glass, and then do the layers of magma. And I don't think there's a super great way to do this without, Okay, so I have to not start clicking with the pigment, but if I do this, then just this area will be, gastable. So I'm gonna do this in, like, quadrants, because the gas can only spawn 28 or 24 blocks away from me, some amount of blocks away from me. So if I do it in quadrants, no gas should spawn. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, but there is a slight problem, and that is my pickaxe is, not doing too good, and I don't have an XP farm anymore. And, there might be a few piglins that I forgot they are, yeah, group aggro. But there may be a few I can get XP from, but not quite enough, and I'm gonna need to destroy quite a bit more before I can actually build a new one. So I have to find a different source of XP. Well, it's just destroying the little collection area here in the middle, and I remembered I get to do a very satisfying thing, which is there's enough minecarts here to cause entity create. I mean, if I go in here, I start to die rather swiftly, but I get to eject them out into the world by destroying that hopper that's... Well, I broke the rail. Not what I meant. There should be a hopper down there that I need to destroy to actually have those fly out, but it's going to be very satisfying when I do. Okay, I can reach it from here. Let's see. Oh, they should explode more than that. Oh, there we go. It just kind of does this, which I find hilarious, and then it just, like, you can ride this, it just goes. It's completely glitched out. It'll stop once it gets to that corner over there, I think, but this is, like, the best thing ever. Yeah, stop here, but I get to do that 4 more times, although I think it's going to go in different directions, and they won't all have something to stop it like this. I'm just going to... Oh, it's going this way now. Okay. My god, this is so many minecarts. Okay, I found a way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which is, I'm gonna blow this up, so instead of mining it, I can just use TNT. And then the other part of that is that the way I can get XP is trading for more glass from my villagers, so it doesn't even matter that I'm blowing this up, because I can just get more glass as well as XP. Now, I'm probably placing too much TNT, but I really don't want to have to, like, go get singular blocks that are floating out in space. And speaking of which, I haven't really dealt with the whole iron golems on little blocks yet, but that can be dealt with later. And for now, I just get to enjoy exploding one of the farms that took me the longest to build. Oh, that's unfortunate. A little baby has spawned here. Not gonna be quite a very good life for him, I think. He's gonna enjoy fireworks, but also be in the fireworks. So, I'm almost done placing TNT. I'm just filling in a few little gaps that might cause problems, although I think there's enough TNT here to probably deal with most of it. Though down here definitely isn't gonna get exploded, and I could just go get more TNT. This isn't really a problem. Okay, I think we're ready. There's quite a bit of TNT here. I'm gonna ignite it and run very, very far away very fast. So you, and away we go, although I do really need to watch this. Oh, I am too close. I am too close. Yep. Okay, it's gone. And several iron columns are falling to the ground. That worked way better than I possibly imagined it could. Now I just have to, kill some iron golems, and luckily I spawned these, so, they won't murder me. You know what? Actually, I have a better idea than just hitting an iron golem with a sword a ton. I'm sorry for doing this to you. You really don't deserve it. But, like, no, stop. No, back. Back. Into your place. gonna die from this before he dies to the TNT. Okay, there we go. I'm probably fine. Don't blow up my shulker boxes, please. We're fine, and the Iron Golem is very dead. Okay, well, the Iron Golems on the ground are dealt with, but we still have a few that are up here, and I don't think they take enough knockback for me to be able to knock them off like this. In fact, I believe they take no knockback, so I'm gonna have to land on their blocks to actually get rid of them. If I wasn't going to build a new, much better Iron Golemless farm here, I would totally leave one, but sadly, they've got to go, because this is the biggest biome near my base that actually will work for an Iron Golem farm. Or, the gold farm. I already have an Iron Golem farm that works quite well, and it doesn't need to be in the nether. Okay, what? Okay, I'm sorry, but like, what? There's no possible way that any of these were summoned by villagers. Why did it kill me? I'm so confused. Why did it just decided, no, I don't care that I wasn't made by villagers, it's time for you to die? What was that? I'm going the wrong way. I am so confused. What happened? Okay, well, hopefully that one isn't still mad at me, because otherwise I'm not really going to be able to get my stuff. So you better not still be mad at me, Iron Golem. Got it? Are we good? I think we're good. I think they lose aggro after they kill you once. Well, I thought I wasn't going to have to use the TNT method again, but it looks like I don't have an option. Although he is actually near my path, so I'm going to have to get him a little bit further away before I blow him to smithereens. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work. Okay, I need a larger tower of TNT. Oh, he can totally reach me. Hi there. Yeah, have fun with that. No, you have to stay close to it so you die too. That's it. Yeah, that was much closer to me actually dying than I was hoping it would be. Okay, we're good? Okay. So it's just like that one randomly just decided he didn't like me. What about, like, you? Okay, this one's fine. Neat. Okay, well, now that the old iron farm is completely gone, there's only one thing left to do, and that is build the new one. First, I actually have to gather a ton of resources, because this one is a lot more complicated, and while I saved all of this magma, I still need redstone, because this one actually has some mechanics in it that make it much better, and get up to like 65,000 items an hour or something insane like that. That took a while. All of that's not resources. All of the resources have been gathered, except for one thing, and that is this. I need more terracotta, because it needs terracotta, and I don't have terracotta literally ever, and 21 isn't enough. So I have to do that, but I can put that off, because I want to get building, so I'm gonna get building. Well, it's been a day, but the summoning circle is done. I haven't put the spawn platforms in, and it looks like a summoning circle, which I find hilarious. But it looks so cool. This is so much better than my last one. Even if it... Well, I know it works better, but, like, just this aesthetic is so great. I've fallen into a drop, so this is where they drop it to die, and their XP is collected, which is what I'm going to try and simulate with these experience bottles, but I need to land on it first, and that's easier said than done. Nope. This might take a minute. There we go. Okay, so in theory, I just have to, like, throw them down here, right? This is where they would drop their XP. So I'm just going to throw some XP down there. It shouldn't be attracted to me, which is why I have to do it from all the way up here. And then we go to the center of the summoning circle. Or we at least try to. I'm not very good at elytrine. And we turn it on. And it should, if it's working, get that XP all the way up to me. So this is the on button. It also, I'm going to take out the lava. This produces more XP than one person can collect. so there's lava that destroys it occasionally, so it doesn't lag. But for now, we can turn it on, and yeah, things are working. It lagged a little bit. I should get XP. Yeah, I see it. Woo! Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, and off. So, that module works. I probably should have tested all of them instead of throwing all of those in, one. But it's fine. So, yay, that works. That's good. Now I have to put in the spawning platforms, which is the scary part, because that's the part that's most likely to spawn ghasts. Because actually, now that I'm looking at this, do I have buttons? I should have buttons. Well, they're not very hard to make. I have noticed year spawnable, and year spawnable. Good, because, I mean, they won't spawn while I'm up here, but they will spawn while I'm not, and I don't want that. And I think if I do that, and then that, and then that, because this is actually powering that, weirdly enough, so if I'd placed it there, I would have just, like, weirdly turned it on, and hopefully turning it on for a short period of time doesn't ruin it, because that would kind of suck. But it seems like... Oh, yeah, there's the lava. Cool, so now... Oh, that's also... I guess, how do I make that spawn-proof? Maybe a button there. There we go. Because I have... Right, if something's not spawn-proofed, a pigman could, like, spawn here. Actually... Not really, because the only time that'd matter is I'm standing here and they're all mad at me. One spawns, it kills me, while I'm, like, AFKing. And that's a problem. But a thing that is actually a problem is a ghast spawning here, and then destroying parts of it, which is why I need more buttons. Because, I just noticed another spot. That is a spawnable spot. I think that... Nope, that's spawnable. I don't know why, because I'm using, this is a design... by someone. It's not Ilmango, but I will leave a link to Ilmango's video on it in the description if you want a more detailed look. But I don't know why they left buttons off of all this stuff. But yeah, this needs buttons, so now it has buttons. Let's get those spawning platforms in. And just like that, the farm is complete. Well, kind of. I don't have a storage system yet, but I do need to test the little bit of the storage system I've made so I can run it. And this is going to be very satisfying. Oh. So at some point, the XP should start flowing from down there, and we will, yep, there it is, and we will get a lot of it. More than I can actually collect, which is why lava goes occasionally, which I think I've probably already explained. It's also lagging my game out a lot, but I need to run it for at least a little bit so I can test some of my collection system that I've started to build, and that's probably enough. So we can go ahead and turn that off, and I guess I can finish collecting all the XP because it's quite a bit. Actually, that's going to take too long. Let's just go see. So what I've done is wow, that is some lag. Probably because of this system that I've done, I've put some droppers there that just throw all of the items that are collected onto the floor. And yep, there they are. So my idea for this collection system is I want to have conveyor belts of piston feed tapes down here that it just throws the items onto, and then the conveyor belts push them into an actual storage system. And I'm starting to think that might be too laggy of a solution, because the amount that this has made my game lag is a bit insane, but just in that short amount of time we can see how much gold this thing has produced. And, rotten flesh, but that's a little less important. Well, yeah, 52, almost a stack of nuggets already. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna hook up 2 more droppers exactly the same way. And because I need to be able to get a perimeter around where I need conveyor belts, because if that's bigger than 12 blocks, it's kind of a problem because that's the piston push limit. I have finished the conveyor belt. I just need to activate it, which is definitely the scariest part. Because if it doesn't work, this thing is a little annoying to reset. So I'm just gonna these pistons need to get a short pulse, which is why I'm using an observer. So hopefully this will work. It's a little laggy, maybe, but it appears to be working. That's good. I can go ahead and get rid of all of this now. It's in the right order so it doesn't power it again. So now, in theory, we should be able to simply activate the farm, and this thing will, put all of the stuff down in the exact same spot, which I can demonstrate by putting stuff on it, but I need to destroy the scaffolding so it's actually, like, more visible, and also to cause more lag, because this project is made to cause lag, apparently. But pretty much, it gets things on top of the trapdoors and then opens them when they go across these redstone torches, and that just drops everything on the floor. And I'll have another conveyor belt that will pick them up and put them into just one spot where they can be pushed off into, like, a storage system, for instance, as in that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to collect the scaffolding. We can go actually turn on the farm and see if it functions. Well, about 30 levels later, and it's a little laggy. Just a bit. I managed to turn it on. I think it's because of that. That's a lot. Okay. What have I done? I don't trust myself to fly. Okay, I landed somewhere where I'm not dead. This is good. That's desynced. No! You're not supposed to be desynced. Elytra! Did not... Okay. I told you I wouldn't be able to fly in that amount of lag, and I indeed cannot. I need to find a fix for the amount of lag that farm causes, because that was a bit much, and I think having the extra moving parts at the bottom is problematic, to say the least. And, oh my god, that nether portal took a while. Well, I guess I'm gonna walk back. I've entered the area, and my frame rate has dropped considerably. I should maybe reconsider the strategy of doing this to make it go. But it looks like the items... No, they're not. They're just everywhere, aren't they? This is not going well. Okay, as I can't see any XP, I'm gonna try and collect the items on the ground in hopes that that's the problem. Now, I don't actually want that to be the problem, because that means I can't use this as a collection system, and I think it will be really cool as a collection system. No, because down here there's no lag. It has to be something from the farm itself. My inventory is also completely full. Because, right, there's no lag here. But if I go, like... Well, it didn't work. If I go up here, does it start? And just like that, it's gone. What? No, it is not. Nope. Stop it. Do I have an infinite firework here? No? Okay. The lag's kinda gone. It's gone a little bit. I think we're fine? They're mad. No. I don't want to get more items anywhere. Okay. I think we're fine. This is annoyingly desynced, and also items have gone through it somehow. In theory, they should only land, like, on this one line, but that's not what's happened. Okay. I might have to come up with a different strategy, but I'm gonna think on it, because I really like this, and it seems to not be lagging as much now. It's, like, kinda working, and it's such a cool, like, thing that I want to use it, so I'm gonna keep trying. So I'll be back when it works. Or when I give up. Okay, I fixed it. I'm not showing... Well, maybe. I have to run this. But I'm not showing the farm going because it tends to lag my game, and then I have to kill all of the XP orbs with a command. Okay, I'm sorry, but what? That's... I hear... Ghast? I hear a ghast. So this is outliers that I can't do anything about. But everything that's not an outlier that I can't do anything about, and I don't know how they get launched at Mach 5 away from the farm, but everything lines up in a nice, neat line. How? These are piglin bartering items. Is there... 1 minute. This is... If what I think is happening, this is hilarious. I hit it twice. Okay, is there a piglin on top of the conveyor belt? Oh my god, there is. That is amazing. He must have just been sitting here. Hi, you can't get to me. He must have just been sitting here taking gold and trading stuff. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so I have to spawn proof this more, I see. But that is hilarious. Okay, let's put some more. Oh, actually, how do I spawn proof this? Because they're spawning on these pistons, obviously, but I don't think I can really do anything about that. That sucks. These guys can't get to me either, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Well, either way, this works, and I think that won't be much of a problem. I'm just gonna hope it won't, because there's nothing I can do about it. Either way, now that we have that in, having a line of items on the ground still isn't really good enough, so I'm gonna make that better by putting another conveyor belt, which means more lag and more my farm 100% murdering my computer. So let's do it. Well, I've decided to not go with the conveyor belt because this is actually 13 blocks, so I can't have a conveyor belt because that would require 12 blocks at minimum, or at maximum. So I've gone with this thing. It's a sextuple piston extender with a slime block on it, and it does that. So we'll push everything into this slot. I'll put one on the other side too. But the rest of the mechanics that go along with that, as in a piston going here, require a lot more work. And I really want to get this okay. So, instead of doing that and actually finishing this, I'm going to stop here because this video is already going a little bit long. So, if you want to see me finish this, make sure you catch the next episode, which will come out at some point, and I'll probably do it then. Hopefully. No, I definitely am invested in this project enough by now that I'm definitely going to finish it. But for now, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to hit that button. I'll see everyone in the next episode. Have a great day, and as always, bye.